are back here at PRA Co-Ed Nationals 2021 in Atlanta, Georgia. We've got the finals lined up for you here with Olivia Jenki and Joe Bondi coming away as the 1 seed today. And Hammon Wu facing them here, just defeating Kyle Ackerman and Julia Brochu in their semis.
Easily.
The second game was very decisive with them winning
21-12.
21-12.
21-18, 21-12. I'm not sure the scores of the Bondi-Olivia game, their semis, but they won in 2 as well. All right, what are your predictions for this game, Joel?
I think that Hammon Wu are going to fight so hard. I think Buddy is going to run around and make some plays. That's for sure.
That's a good prediction.
Yeah, I think that as far as serves go, Jenki Bondi has that one. I've seen Olivia hit a lot of great serves today, and we saw Joe do it earlier too. So I think the play for Wu Hammon would be don't get aced and get the breaks.
Yeah, serve receive is going to be key for them, for sure.
Bondi and Jenki are definitely the favorites in this tournament here.
A good reverse from Bondi that Hammon's able to up pretty easily and shoves it right into Joe's legs.
Wu here to serve against Olivia. Jenki looks like it's going to be a little bit short. So she's going to try it once more. Hitting rim on this one. So this will be Olivia Jenki's first serve in the finals here.
Wu is starting to swing a little bit. I think Hammon caught her and told her to slow it down, maybe put on her second serve. I'm just guessing because I've played with Hammon and he's done that to me.
We've got Hammon serving here. Looks like bad, though, so he's going to try again against Bondi. I know that the two of those athletes had played against each other at nationals with their respective partners. And I think, did Volley Llamas win that game?
Sorry, which game?
In nationals.
Versus, in pool play?
Assistive touch, yeah.
Yeah, they did.
So these two teams have seen each other, but Joe Bondi is still going to ace Buddy Hammon here with a very nice low serve. So we'll see how that experience against each other comes into play, and Olivia Jenki's experience against Kayla Wu, and vice versa.
They've played each other a decent amount, right? At nationals and the finals. And just in general.
They did match up a lot.
Hammon's gonna take it on 2. Not letting his partner hit.
Jenki looks a little bit frustrated by that. It did go very far.
Maybe she's frustrated in her positioning. I'm not sure.
Sometimes hits on 2 happen, especially in
Yeah.
God.
It's hard to do things about them sometimes.
Oh.
It looks like Bondi just hits it right into Olivia. She's unable to get out of the way.
That'll be Wu serving to Jenki 3-3 here. 4-3?
She puts it on. Oh, and it goes right past her body. Olivia with a nice push.
Looks like Jenki's going to be serving here to Wu.
Scores 4-4.
Nice serve.
Good up.
But Wu is just going to blast that right between them.
Yeah. I haven't watched her play that much, but she is really good at hitting that low pull shot, I've noticed. It's hard to up.
She does hit very low. I think she and Kaylin, her partner on Thus Para Bataille, can hit low and hard. Bondi getting a little pinched by that serve, but
Looks like Bondi caught the rim on that hit.
yeah, what a way to finish that play after that great serve receive.
Mhm.
Hammon calling that right away. Hammon here to serve 2 breaks up against Jenki Bondi. Bondi moving a little there. And
Oh.
Jenki's going to go right for that open spot. So now Bondi is up to serve 5-6. Looking to tie it up here, but that serve makes it onto the rim, it looks like.
Bondi with the second good serve.
And a reverse, but Wu's receive goes over the head of Hammon, so that will be a tied game here at 6s in game 1. Ooh.
Bondi goes for the one-legged reverse. And he's going to go for second serve here, and it's just high over Hammon's shoulder.
Wu's going to serve again, but that looks to be high over Olivia. Going for, this is her like put on stance. So she puts on that drop, and Bondi's going to hit it onto, and it lifts right over Hammon.
Questionable lefty on 2, unlike White.
Hey, but it worked out this time because Hammon was not able to get a hand on it.
That did. Very high hit.
Oh, a nice fake from Olivia.
Haven't seen the lefty out of her much today.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if she can find it.
Jenki not looking super happy with her double fault here as they look to maybe get a lead here in this game against Wu Hammon. Hammon up to serve 8-7. Great serve that just jams Joe, and he calls it clean. Right?
Looks like Bondi is calling something on it. I'm not quite sure.
Oh, I thought he said clean, I think.
Oh, okay.
A great reverse now out of Hammon
Wow.
against Olivia Jenki.
Back-to-back aces for Hammon.
Yeah. Serve baller Buddy Hammon is here. He wants everyone to know. He's got a reverse now, guys.
Indeed.
Gonna put a little bit of power on that serve.
This goes a little high.
Bondi might be looking to make up some breaks here now that they're down 7-10 or 8-10. But Hammon looks pretty comfy over there.
Hammond's played a lot of the best servers. Oh, wow.
Wow, still great serve from Joe. Bondi after those fakes and gets beat wide, right?
Sometimes
So he got one of
surfing
those
is too
breaks
good.
back, and now he's got another one with a drop on Kayla Wu.
It looks, they call a timeout here. Hammon and Wu looking to ice Bondi. I think it's a really smart timeout.
That's a good call with Joe Bondi getting 2 aces in a row here. For a minute there, I thought that maybe Bondi Jenki would call a timeout earlier when Hammon was on his run. But again, they just powered through it, and it's pulling.
Yeah.
It is, I guess, the right decision right now.
Yeah, I think they're pretty confident in their ability to power through, as you're saying. Because Bondi can do that.
Bondi can absolutely do that, and he did do that. He Amazing. Great up from
Great to see
Hammon. And Wu just puts that set right over to his right hand, and Hammon is able to make that decision and just put it away.
It's a good timeout from Hammon and Wu. Just get a little momentum back.
This serve from Wu is going to be a little bit high. Jenki looked like she might have wanted to play it, but Wu's going to put this serve on, and it looks like Hammon.
He wanted her to hit the pool,
Yeah.
but he was like baiting her open, I guess. Yeah.
Still found her way around it.
That's a
Great
good
up
serve.
from Wu here. And that cheeky Wu. That is a classic Kayla Wu play right there. Just seeing that it is so open and dinking it right on. Also a great serve receive from her after it goes to her back door. A rip of a serve from Buddy Hammon against Joe Bondi here.
They're going to call it clean. Oh, another one from Hammon. Back-to-back aces. It's the second time this game.
That seems to be the pattern of the game one,
yeah.
I guess. Oh, and he totally wanted another one. But it hits Hammon's body, and he says it was going to go too far and too fast, and Wu did not have a play, so they're going to give up that point to Jenki Bondi here.
Good call from the observer there. Looks like it would have been out of reach for Wu.
Bondi here looking to make up some breaks with a nice lefty, but a drop shot from Wu on two. Drop shot from Wu on two. That's great. Olivia Jenki was right there, but I guess didn't expect it, and now she is making another play of her own and gets an amazing ace against Olivia Jenki.
Yeah, this is not the game I was expecting. I mean, it's a lot of serve ball from Wu and Hammon, which is, I thought it would be more defense for them to get their breaks, but it's doing the job. They certainly are making their mark here. A drop from Olivia Jenki, but Hammon just goes for that strong right and puts that way out of there. Jenki might have had a play on it, but Bondi was quite far away from it. That was a nice quick play from Wu Hammon. Nice serve. Goes into the body of Hammon, but not up. And it's Bondi here against Wu. A nice reverse cut. That makes Kayla Wu leap to try to get it, but can't get a hand on it. Going for another reverse against Hammon. And wow! What a diving set from Wu to give Buddy a shot at that. But it looks like there's a little bit of an argument about the no-hit zone maybe, and Hammon maybe leaping from it. It looks like
or landing in it.
Said that he stayed out.
And that's going to be what they want.
Yeah.
Hammon thinking she was going to hit a different shot once more. So it'll be Jenki Bondi here.
Oh.
Jenki going for a nice jam.
That was a fast jam right into Kayla's shoulder.
And she is a great server. Her serves come so fast. And whether they're right at your body or out wide to your right, they're so good. They're so fast. Right into the waiting hand of him again for that backhand.
Yeah, she sees the opening. She sees that the defense is on this side of the net, so she tries to put it to Hammond's backhand so he can put it away.
Wu is a very smart setter like that.
Great serve from Hammond.
Great fast serve from Hammond.
I'll bring it to 2017. Who knew?
Bondi is not wanting to get broken here. Nice high serve from Hammond. Wanting to close this game out early. But can't quite find it, so it looks like it's going to be Bondi serving to Hammond, 18-20. Wide serve.
And receive.
And the backhand is there again. He puts it way out of the reach of Joe Bondi. And that will be game one of the finals here at PRA Co-Ed Nationals 2021. With Hammon and Wu taking that with a lot of style.
Yeah.
So we had
a lot of serve ball.
Do we have a short run from Hammon at the beginning with 2 aces back to back, and then another one with 2 or 3?
Yeah, and in between both of those, Joe Bondi had a couple of runs as well. Just not quite enough.
Yeah, this is not the first game that I expected in this finals.
Yeah.
But it makes it so exciting.
A lot of serve ball and 1, 2, 3. Not quite the rally ball I was expecting.
Yeah.
Especially coming off of that semis when Hammon and Wu were able to get so many defensive touches and conversions.
Yeah. Overall, though, such good round out here.
Yeah. A lot of fun to watch. We got a big crowd today. The sun's going down, it looks like, so hopefully this game gets underway soon.
Yeah, we've got a little time here. Hammon is going to be the first to serve here in this game 2 against Joe Bondi with a nice wide serve, which Olivia just puts that set up right in a great spot for Bondi to put that away past Hammon.
So right underneath his armpit.
Good play.
It's a spot to go for.
So this will be Olivia Jenki is the first to serve after Hammon. It's Kayla Wu. And Wu calls high, but Jenki didn't seem to think so. That'll be a double fault from Jenki as Wu looks to serve here. Fault 1. Putting on her second serve here. And Joe Bondi taking it on 2 before Hammon or Wu can react.
Yeah. How could you not with a perfect receive like that?
That was
right
beautiful.
Over the net.
So now this will be Joe Bondi serving nice and wide to Hammon, who, oh my gosh, a soft touch. But Hammon puts that ball right past Olivia Jenki, but they seem to be calling rim on that hit. It was nice
confident.
and low. Yeah.
Yeah.
What a play here. A nice soft touch from Joe Bondi. And a little bit of a visual hinder for Kayla there as she's trying to set. They did their best, but it looks like it's going to be Bondi Jenki's point at the end of all that.
Yeah.
So now it's going to be Joe Bondi serving to Kayla Wu. A nice reverse cut in the same spot that he got her last game. Just kidding. It's bad. Good call, guys. But a good one now. So, yeah, that was good.
It looked the same, to be honest. But
I know, it looked the same from here.
It just wasn't rim.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Buddy Hammon wanting to play that serve right there, but didn't get a great touch on it. So he's going to have to receive Joe Bondi again, and maybe he should have gotten a good first touch on that other one. That might have been helpful. Because Joe Bondi gets another ace against Wu Hammon, this time with a nice righty cut. And they're going to take their timeout really early in this game, it looks like. With after Bondi hitting 2 aces back-to-back once more.
Yeah, you got to stop Joe early. I mean, he just gets rolling and he doesn't stop.
That's terrifying.
Yeah. Also, acing Buddy Hammon is a hard thing to do. So.
Yes, it really is. So Hammon got beat by the ready cut.
Ready cut, yeah.
And then Wu had gotten aced by that reverse. So let's see what Bondi does here.
Maybe a lefty?
Serving against Wu.
Nope.
Nice wide righty cut.
It's like it's right at her shoulder.
The timeout wasn't as effective as Wu Hammon maybe wanted to be. Joe Bondi going for the drop, but missing the net. Maybe going for another reverse, but then hitting rim. So Wu Hammon need to make some waves here, down 5 points.
And this looks different from game 1.
Yeah.
But if we get a game 3, that'll be awesome too. Looks like Olivia Jenki was leading Joe Bondi with that set a little bit, with Joe having to go with his right hand on that. Wu and Hammon were both there to hopefully pick up the hit, but couldn't do that.
Good serve from Jenki and a good defensive touch from Joe.
What just happened? Looks like a whiff from Joe.
Yeah.
Bondi.
That was a surprising whiff.
Mm-hmm.
Looked like a good set from Jenki just.
Mm-hmm.
Bondi's in shock right now. His mouth is wide open.
Yeah. That was very uncharacteristic of him. Maybe he was going for something fancy. And a take on 2 from Joe Bondi after a really nice up from Olivia Jenki from Wu's hit.
She's so good at setting from her first touch.
Mm-hmm. Touch is just perfect. That's all. Joe Bondi going for his serve here. Still up many breaks. But Hammon is still out here making jokes. Really confident. Nice set from Kayla Wu to keep them in that play.
Get into the backhand.
Right into the backhand. That backhand is surprisingly just so consistent.
Mm-hmm. It really is.
I don't know if I've seen Buddy lift his left arm today. A present. Oh, and an on. Yeah.
Wow. Hammon's going to take advantage of that drop.
Hammon really went full layout for that. And again, great awareness from Kayla Wu to put that set just high enough for Hammon to get off the ground and then just put that ball where they weren't expecting it. Reverse attempt. Attempt from Hammon goes high on Olivia Jenki. So he's going to go with a wide step out.
Looks like he just tried to put it on, but just didn't.
One thing about Hammon is he does not like double faulting. So that's got to be frustrating for him for sure. Great fast serve from Olivia Jenki, but a great set from Kayla.
Wow, and a diving hit from Hammon to get the hold.
It just looked really open.
They needed that point. They need to make a change early in this game if they want to stay in it.
Kayla going for her signature serve, but doesn't find the net quite in the spot she wants it. She's going to swing so hard for that second serve, but Hammon gets a great up, comes back and puts it the heck away after a great set from Wu. Bondi and Jenki do not know what to do after that play. That was so fast.
It's a good serve from Wu to start it off. Force the bad touch on Bondi.
Yeah, I think Bondi wasn't expecting that on her second serve. Great drop from Kayla Wu. Nice torn.
Tries to chorn it over.
Speaking of chorn, another diving hit from Buddy Hammon to put that over the defense. Kayla going on a little bit of a run here.
They might play it, and they don't.
Not taking that one this time. So it's going to be Wu again. 7, 8, 9.
Goes for the drop serve. And it's 10-8 with Bondi to serve. Goes for the lefty, and it just pops up a little high above Wu's shoulder.
I think that's his first attempt at a lefty in a while, huh?
Yeah, haven't seen it this much. It was working really well for him in the quarters.
Definitely was. A reverse, which, oh no. A bit of
collision.
crossed paths a little bit here as Hammon was trying to go for that set and Wu was trying to approach the net, it looked like. That is a tough set to make when the ball goes just straight up like that. So that will be one break for Jenki Bondi.
Bondi was swinging at that reverse.
I think after game one, they definitely want to take this game with a margin.
Great receive by Hammon on that cut. And another diving hit.
He just has to.
Yeah.
That was just great composure from Kayla Wu to wait for that set to come down all the way to like her hip and give that set right to where Buddy wanted it.
Her recovery setting has been excellent this game.
It's perfect. Speaking of
recovery setting, that one wasn't as good.
I think we're just speaking things into this game right now. Olivia Jenki with an error that she is not going to be happy about. Just setting Bondi a little bit too far off the net. Hammon putting that on.
Oh, tries to go for a quick soft touch. A little frustrated at himself. Yelling at the crowd.
That was so fast that even he didn't know what to do. Way to get there, though, to get that hit. Just funny that he would hit it into his own head. Jenki up to serve, going with a hard cut here. But Wu putting it right on Hammon's right hand. And Bondi goes to try to make a play, but he's not quite there.
Might have tripped over himself or something.
Hammon also does hit really hard. So that ball was far.
Nice rip, though.
Hammon complimenting his player, or his partner on her serve, even though it went into the rim. And that one will be high and side. So this will be Joe Bondi once more.
Wu and Hammon have been doing a good job of climbing back after a big deficit at the beginning.
Yeah, they don't look too shaken.
No. Oh, that's a great serve from Joe. Ready cut on Wu. She gets a hand on it, but it just doesn't go to where she wants.
It looks like she's squatting down to receive a lot of these serves from Bondi, which may be the most comfortable way for her. Because they are uncomfortable serves, as he's showing, as Buddy Hammon just got aced once more. And to your point, Buddy is not a very easy player to ace. Oh, a lefty.
Good lefty, but a good receive from Wu.
And
Tough set.
over the head hook set from Hammon.
Yeah, not picture perfect.
But, you know, it works sometimes. It just didn't this time. So Joe Bondi is going to try serving again against Buddy Hammon. And they are coming away from this mid-game period with a really nice reverse cut ace that just flies past Buddy Hammon. Holy cannoli.
Wow. That serve was so low. Hammon just nothing he could do about it, it seems.
Hammon cheering for the miss serve from Bondi. And another miss serve from Bondi, which means that Buddy Hammon will have the opportunity to serve here 12-17. 12-17, yep. Against Olivia Jenki. That serve will be a little bit high, and they elect not to play.
See if Hammon goes for a defensive route.
Still a great serve, I thought.
They call it high. It's going to the observer. Who calls high on it. So that point will go to Jenki and Bondi.
Interesting. Jenki Bondi is looking to take this game with a big margin here. I think last game they might have been frustrated at how that turned out, and they're coming out swinging this game. Wu going for the lefty stance.
Questionable defensive touch from Hammon there. So it looks like the point goes to Bondi and Jenki. I believe he touched it and then put a soft touch on the net.
Okay, I was like,
is
I
illegal.
guess could that be like a carry if it just like rolled off of him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Either a carry or a bad soft touch.
I felt that he might be in the no-hit zone too. Great up from Kayla Wu.
Wow.
But Buddy can't quite get there, and I think they might have had a tiny bit of a miscommunication there too, with Buddy saying, like, kind of you go and I'll go, and them not really knowing where the ball is. They really did block that net though to try to get that ball up. So this will be Joe Bondi looking to close out this game 2 here. And he has had back-to-back aces before, as we've seen. So maybe he'll do this again. A little bit of an argument here. It looks like the score is actually 20-13.
Looks like they're going to play the rim serve. Joe just last minute attempt tries to get a foot up for the highlight reel.
Only for the highlights.
It's the only thing he's playing for at this point in this game.
Nice up from Kayla Wu on Buddy Hammon's serve. Just electing to put that one on. So Joe is going to put that not as away as he would hope.
But away enough.
Because that will close out game 2 here. Looks like
Good
all those players
showing.
are just coming off of the field right now.
That's a good showing from Wu and Jenki after game 1, after dropping it.
Yeah.
What do you think they did better this game?
Oh, man. I feel like the serving, like all around the net, I think serving was really great. And I feel like all of these players here have so much experience that they can really keep their cool when things start to feel a little bit crazy.
Strong mental games.
So even if, like, you know, not the most ideal serve receive, they're still confident to make that set or that hit. I think that's making a difference this game.
For sure.
Yeah. These players are so experienced, and it really shows. Especially when you see when they're taking timeouts and when they're not taking timeouts. So.
Yep. Looks like we're about to get game 3 underway here. It's Joe Bondi to serve.
Looks like there's going to be a call on that serve. So, but a little bit of a disagreement. So the observers will have their little powwow here.
Sorry for missing that point. We were just trying to fix the scoreboard for you guys.
Yeah, we've got only a little bit of sunlight here to finish out our day. So we've got 2 games going on, just these finals and 3rd place match going on. But at least the sunlight won't be a factor for like serve receive, I guess, or like the sun being in players' eyes. Great serve from Kayla Wu. And an up from Buddy Hammon that goes right into Joe Bondi. So Joe Bondi says, redo.
Why do all of his ups go into the opponents?
Strategy.
Of the opponents?
Yeah.
Joe did that on purpose.
Yeah, it looks like Olivia maybe was a little frustrated at that because in reality, I don't know if Kayla really had a play on it. But
yeah, she could have gotten there. It's so hard to tell.
Everyone is really speedy, too. They can make plays.
Yeah.
So this is going to be Olivia's first serve of this game 3 here. Great set from Kayla Wu. And an up from Olivia Jenki that is not in the right spot for Joe Bondi to go get it. So this is going to be 2-2. Great serve.
Serve.
And it looks like Buddy Hammon and Kayla Wu were prepared for that hit on two, just couldn't quite get that touch. They both went for it. It's going to be too high.
Bondi to serve again. Hits the rim. Hammon will cheer.
It did have a great angle, though. That lefty was going to look good.
It did. Good swing from Wu. Let's see what she decides to do, if they're going to try to play defense or put it on. Medium,
Kind of
hard serve.
a jammy.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
It looks like she got a touch just off of her body really quick, and Hammon tried to just send it right back over, but maybe a little too fast and far for Wu to put that back on. Wu.
Jenki with a powerful serve against Hammon, who's able to put it away over the head of Jenki.
You see Hammon there just pausing before he hits to figure out where people are and where he's going to hit. I feel like it's a moment for sure. Pauses right before he hits. Another body from Buddy Hammon. Not quite as uppy as he would like. It is really hard to react to that up to try to get that set.
Oh, a great jam serve from Bondi. Haven't seen that much from him today.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he's been mostly hitting either cuts or reverses or lefty, but goes with the jam and catches Wu off guard.
That'll throw him. That's what works.
Every once in a while.
Nice drop from Joe Bondi. Oh, that was a fun one.
Yeah, a good open shot from Hammon. You can tell Bondi thought he was going to go for the pull. But Hammon really waited on it and hit a smart shot to avoid the defense. Wow.
Nice wide serve from Kayla Wu, but a great set from Joe Bondi to put it back in the realm. But it's a little awkward for Olivia Jenki, and she can't get that on the net. So this will be Kayla Wu serving here, sixes. Finding rim. Still swinging hard on her second serve, but Joe Bondi gets that up, and Olivia gives him a great set. So this will be 7-6. Olivia serving to Buddy Hammon.
Good drop from Jenki.
Great hit from Buddy Hammon.
It right past the defense.
This game is neck and neck. Oh.
Good reverse from Hammon there.
Seemed to catch Jenki at a kind of an awkward spot.
It didn't have a whole lot of spin on it, but it was...
Oh, that one did.
Yeah, that one did.
A nice controlled set from Olivia off the net to give Joe just that great little flick. He definitely is keeping his composure here. But he goes for a reverse and doesn't quite make it. Buddy Hammon on the ground here. Trying to get that serve. And that serve will be high. So we had a couple of lead changes early, or like just leads, I guess, in the early stages of our previous games, but it doesn't seem to be the same here.
Yeah, both teams are really figuring each other out, I guess, and just putting it away and holding well.
Very clean here with Olivia, just sending that hit between Hammon and Wu. Going for a lot on that serve.
Now her second.
And that's going to work because Kayla Wu is actually going to call high.
Yeah. She was receiving it above her head, but I couldn't tell how low she was squatting.
She is one of the shorter players, as we were talking about. She is 5'2". I'm 5'1". Katie Pearson is 5'1" and 3/4. We are the shortest women's roundnet players, I think.
Looks like they're gonna
Redo that.
redo it, yeah.
Great hit from
hit,
Kayla
yeah.
Wu.
That was a powerful righty square shot to split the defense.
Again, what a great set from Buddy Hammon, just to put it right on Kayla's strong right. A drop from Buddy Hammon. Tries to make a bid at an up on Joe Bondi's pull shot. Isn't
He was
quite there.
close, yeah.
Looks like it lipped up a little bit. Maybe that was part of it. We are tied up here mid-game at 10s.
Exciting finals we've got.
We
Love to see game 3. Oh.
We are in game 3.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought.
Oh, sorry. Indeed. Oh.
Wow.
Bondi with a smart take on 2 off that defensive touch from Jenki.
Yeah, it looks like Hammon and Wu were kind of spread out.
I'm sure he saw Buddy was behind him. We want to get it as far away from Buddy as possible.
Definitely. And I think to get that hit on the net, Kayla Wu was on the floor. So he seemed to take that and just run with it because that was super open.
Call a timeout here. It's 12-10. Joe Bondi and Olivia are winning. Looks like Wu and Hammon are going to be needing to apply some pressure to get back into this game. Do you think they're going to do it with serves or defense? What do you think they should focus on? Or both?
I want to say Kayla will keep swinging. Actually, both of them. Both of them will keep swinging, I think. They know the stakes here. Oh, yeah. Definitely a swing. See, I don't know how Hammon is consistently able to make that hit, like that backhand, from like any angle. Because he just went like all the way around town on that one. Jenki's going to elect to play that, but might regret it because Wu and Hammon capitalize on that hit and just put that away. It's going to be Buddy Hammon to serve here. Kayla Wu serving 12s. Proving they are still in this right now.
Oh, a little bit short of a set by Olivia there. Joe had a tough shot to make and just finds the rim.
That was a really tough one. The first attempt at a lefty in this game from Kayla Wu.
She swings her second serve. Just finds the rim. Now it's to Jenki.
I know Olivia Jenki will still swing for sure. Generating a bad touch from Kayla Wu. Buddy Hammon unable to get her a great set from that. The second serves work sometimes.
See if it works for Olivia. Finds the rim on her second serve.
She got one break though. And that's a break that Buddy Hammon is going to try to get back right here.
And he
And
does.
he does.
How does that happen every time
Why
you
do
say
we keep
that?
doing this? Addison, we just need to speak what we want into existence here. So this is going to be
We
3-3.
should, let's just be silent.
Okay, perfect. That was a fat pocket on that hit. Again, great composure from Wu and Hammon to just understand what's going on so quickly and capitalize. They just stayed calm and we're like, we're going to put this hit away. Like, we're going to put this point away right now. Very admirable of them.
They did it.
So it looks like it's going to be Buddy Hammon serving again.
16-14. It's looking for the reverse on Olivia.
This is getting into the later game stages, and I know it's got to be very stressful for all of them. What an up from Kayla. And she's going to put that away, but a possible soft touch from Joe's foot up. Oh.
Wow. I'm shocked that he went for that with his foot, but that would have been so cool.
I thought he had given up on that play when he put his foot out, but he still went for it, and Olivia ran to try to get that ball back on the net. Great play from Kayla Wu. Those body ups are up. They're starting to count now.
In game 3.
I mean, some people are like late game heavy.
Boomers.
Boomers.
Heavy. Warriors.
I like that. Warriors.
Oh, great touch from Hammond.
Oh, that was so close from Kayla.
Wow, that was a soft touch, right?
Buddy is so quick.
Yeah.
Just feeling that first touch and instantly running to go get that second one. But they're going to try to hold here as they're up 2 breaks against Joe Bondi and Olivia Jenki.
Let's see what Bondi can do. Oh,
Looks
just
like
catches the rim.
That was going to be so wide, and we saw Buddy Hammon go off screen to try to get that.
A great reverse. Oh, and
It looks
like
Joe Bondi
thought it
and
was a rim.
yeah, I could have definitely seen that. We're going to go to observers on that one. But wow. Oh no.
Wow. I'm shocked by that call, but
They called that
wow,
clean.
they called it clean. Looked rim,
I think it was.
but we're farther away, so.
And
Olivia takes that on 1. Smart hit.
Great hit. She doesn't seem super happy about it, but it will work. It just pocketed. It looks like Kayla maybe is thinking she had a play on it if Joe Bondi weren't there, maybe. Or maybe a hit rim. Either way, it looks like it's going to be an observer call clean. So that will be Olivia Jenki serving 16-18 here in the late stage of our finals match. Kayla Wu's going to take that, and Buddy won't. Great receive from Wu, and puts that right between there. Joe Bondi is not fast enough to get that. So this is going to be Buddy Hammon serving 19-16. Really wanting to close out this game with a margin here against maybe the favorites to win this tournament.
Yeah. This is a big showing for Hammon.
Definitely.
And Wu if they can win this.
Drop from Buddy Hammon.
The #1 women's player.
Absolutely.
Joe Bondi, who's a very good pro player.
And it's not over yet because Joe Bondi is serving 17-19 here. Are you thinking this will go into extras? Oh, no! Why do I keep talking? Joe Bondi reverse acing Buddy Hammon. And going for it, maybe not again, but going over Kayla Wu. So this is going to be 18-19 here with a high serve on Kayla Wu, which is disappointing for Joe Bondi here because this is 2018 with a nice serve from Wu.
And a set. What a good set from Olivia.
Great set from Olivia. That almost looked like it just rolled off the net.
Yeah.
But
it looked like it, it just bounced and
barely
stayed low. What a clutch play from Jenki and Bondi.
This will be rim here. Putting the serve on.
Bondi is there for the touch. And Olivia to set. A good set. And a put
away.
What a clutch point from Bondi and Olivia.
I am in shock right now.
That is such a tough set to make for Olivia. On game point. Needing this point to win. Or to stay in the game.
Wow. You can see all around like the experience of all of these players because what a great first touch from Joe Bondi and then a great set from Olivia Jenki and then awareness from Bondi again to put that ball on. So this will be rim on Olivia Jenki's serve.
Second serve, 1920. 2020.
Oh, no. And Bondi just takes that onto again.
A good up from Olivia with that hit that just came off.
Yeah,
And
that is the shot that Kayla Wu loves to hit, but I think Olivia was very ready for that one this time.
Mm-hmm.
Hammon going for that diving hit to tie this up again. We are at 21s here with Buddy Hammon serving to Olivia Jenki. Great serve.
And receive. Wow.
A soft touch. And the ball doesn't make it quite back onto the net.
Oh, yeah, good soft touch from Buddy, but yes, that just wasn't far enough for Wu.
It's going to be Joe Bondi here looking to close this out. That's going to be too high. This could be the serve of... Uh-oh, I shouldn't say that. I said that. Oh, no.
Joel, you did.
Jenki Bondi wins Co-Ed Nationals 2021
Wow.
in extras of Game 3, 23-21.
What a
After
showing.
being down like 18-20?
Yeah. With a clutch break on a
Almost-
defensive get and then an ace to win it.
Wow. I'm so like, we knew that this was the favorite team kind of going into this tournament, but I was really believing that Wu and Hammon were going to pull that out,
Late in Game 3.
which I guess they, Jenki and Bondi really are late game warriors.
Yeah.
Really fighting through,
They're really
showing their dominance all day.
Yeah. And their clutch factor.
Definitely clutch factor.
Really impressive showing by them.
Yeah, that play where Joe went off
And
like
got the run
50
down.
feet
Yeah. Wow.
to get that was so impressive. And then for him to have that final ace in this game to win it all, amazing. So Joe Bondi and Olivia Jenki are going to be your repeat champions of PRA Co-Ed Nationals for 2020 and 2021, which is an impressive feat. So we'll see if there are any challengers next year for them if they decide to play together.
Yeah. I don't see why they wouldn't at this point.
I haven't heard of
see.
a three-peat Co-Ed national champion, right?
Yeah. Not that I know of.
That could be it. It looks like Olivia Jenki and Joe Bondi are looking quite happy over there, celebrating with some of their friends. What a day of Roundnet out here. So it looks like Julia Brochu and Kyle Ackerman and Neil Bergman and Kara Hoy are in the 3rd and 4th place game right now. But as that's coming to a close, thank you so much for tuning into the stream. Be sure to follow the Players Roundnet Association on Instagram at @the_players_roundnet and Women's Roundnet at women's_roundnet. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you next time.